Hey there, everybody. This is Jesse Lee. Wanted to make this quick video on advanced pop-up form targeting for SMS. Specifically, we're going to be talking about how to get your current email subscribers signed up for SMS. So maybe you're brand new to both email and SMS and you're trying to get more SMS subscribers. Or maybe you've had a company for a while where the email list you've had it for a while, maybe a few years, and now you're just starting to market with SMS and you want to get people to sign up. So we'll talk about exactly how to do this. And you do it with advanced pop-up targeting. So what do I mean by advanced pop-up targeting? Well, if you have the right email marketing system and text message marketing system, you'll be able to target based on a lot of different things, which is really useful. You could target based on behaviors, as you can see here. So if you have a pop-up form for email or a special deal, right? Maybe you want to target people who have purchased a specific item because you want to cross market to them another item. So you have a pop-up that gives a deal to another product. For instance, let's say you're selling bars of soap, and you know that, okay, if somebody buys this bar of soap, it goes really well with the shampoo. They almost always buy the shampoo, so you can pop up a special coupon for that shampoo based on what they've done. You could also do it by subscription status. So you can target people with a pop-up who are not subscribed, and you could segment out those people and then target them with a certain form that's, for non-subscribers. And then you could target a different form for people who are already subscribed. Maybe they're subscribed to email, but not SMS yet. So then you can segment out and just say, okay, let's target people who are on my email list, but have not signed up for SMS. So you can hit them with an SMS specific form. So you can really do some damage here with targeting people with the right forms based on their behavior and making it very, very, very tuned to what actions they are taking. You can also do it by location, and there's tons of other metrics. I won't go into them all, but these are the basic ones: behaviors, subscription status, and location. So if you need to find an autoresponder or an email marketer SMS that has these options. So for this video, we're going to be using Klaviyo because it has all of those. If you don't have those, you're seriously missing out on some money. So I would highly suggest taking a look at Klaviyo or some other autoresponder that does. And I'll leave that link in the description for you to check out. So this video is for you. Like I said, if you already have an email list and it's a few years old and you're trying to build an SMS subscriber list, or if you're brand new to both and you want to start making money with text messages, or if you're just trying to better segment your customers to figure out how to better serve them, this will help all of those. So this is actually kind of geared towards e-commerce store owners. So Shopify, Magento, WooCommerce, BigCommerce. If you're a brick and mortar store that has an online presence, or if you're another type of internet marketer that doesn't do e-commerce, this might also work for you. But again, this is geared more towards e-commerce owners. So just keep that in mind. Also, this is a playlist, just so you know, before I move on. I'm going to leave any other video links and resources in the description. So just keep that in mind. All right. So let's talk about the strategy. This is sort of a common mistake that I see with people is they'll give a pop-up to basically everybody that comes on their site, right? So you get a new visitor and they visit. Well, if this visitor comes back, if you don't have any targeting on, behavior targeting or location or anything like that, if they sign up and then they come back later, they are going to be hit with the same form, right? So let's say you have a pop-up that's set to go off 5 seconds after they're on the site. Well, every time this person refreshes the page, they're going to be hit with a new pop-up. Or maybe you've got it set to session. Maybe every time they show up, once a day, they get hit with that. Well, what we want to do is we don't want to make them mad, right? So this does create a problem because every customer sees the same pop-up form every single time they're on the site. The second problem is if they only sign up for email and you want to get their phone number for SMS, you won't be able to if you've got both, if they just fill out email and not SMS here, you're not going to be able to get that. So you'll miss out on that. So what we want to be able to do is fix that problem, because this can really annoy customers if you're hitting them with the same pop-up all the time. This has happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to you. You don't want to do that to your customers. It can really kind of annoy them. So what is the solution? Well, the solution is we're going to set up 2 forms, right? So the first form, we're going to target towards non-subscribers or people who are brand new to the website, or maybe they're not new. Maybe they've been on the website before, but they haven't actually purchased yet, and they haven't subscribed, right? So We'll make one form that will target to them. And then once they sign up, we're not going to show them that form anymore, right? So what's going to happen is, let's say they sign up and they don't put their SMS field in because you make it optional, which is a wise thing to do, by the way. We'll make a second form, right? So once they fill out this first form, you've got their email address. Now you can remarket to them. And with Klaviyo, you can actually tell who is signed up to your other email list and then show a second form too that says, okay, you signed up for our first form, which just, you only signed up for email. Let's try to get you to sign up for SMS. So now when somebody comes on your site, they'll see form 2 and they'll say, and you can try to maybe get a more valuable coupon, right? So maybe for your email form, right? So this one, maybe you only gave them a 10% off coupon. For text message, you got higher yields. So you could say, well, if you give us, your number for text messages and SMS market to you, we'll give you a 25% coupon. So it's very powerful. You can segment out and that way, what ends up happening here is now people aren't getting hit with the same form. When user 1 comes to your site and they sign up for your email, this form will go away forever, right? Because you'll always have them in your system. Now, once they do that, you can, if they don't choose to sign up for the SMS, now you can target them with a second form that only has SMS, right? And there's some caveats to this, but that's kind of the basic strategy. So this second form is going to be really good if you're the business owner out there that has a massive list just of email subscribers. What you want to do is turn that other form off to those email subscribers. And then now with form 2, you just hit them with an SMS only form. So this is great because once a customer subscribes to either of the forms, they never see them again. And the same one for this one, by the way. Once you get their SMS information from them, you can make sure that form shuts off every other time they're on the site as well. So it's very powerful. And this comes out to the customer being not annoyed because you're not hitting them with the same pop-up forms all the time. If they've opted in for both, they won't ever see another form again unless you're running a special deal on something. All right. So now let's talk about a demo. Since this video is coming up on time, we're about 7 minutes in here. What I'm going to do is split this into 2. So go ahead and click the box on the screen here to actually watch the second video where we actually do the demonstration of how to do this inside Klaviyo.